Hello everyone. First of all, sorry about the sunglasses, but the sun is shining in my face, so it's better for me. But hi, I have here Itiwit electric motor. It's for kayak, how you can see, and also for paddleboards from Decathlon. And I would like to share with you my experience after a few weeks of use. In this video, you will find out what the pros and cons are, and I will tell you my opinion if it's worth buying. When I was thinking about this engine, I couldn't find any comprehensive test on YouTube, and I didn't find out much about this engine at Decathlon either. On the contrary, when I was buying my third Itiwit motor, yes, I have more. The saleswoman in Decathlon asked me about my experience and how it works. So, short introduction. The motor weighs less than 2 kg, exactly 1 kg and 800 grams. Has 3 modes and it's operated by a small remote control. It's easy to open. The inside is the battery, which is not too big, how you can see. This is the battery, and there is only one position to put it inside. And the right position is like that, and then you have to connect it to the cable, and that's it. So what are the pros of this engine? It's probably one of the cheapest electric motor on the market. It's cost only 395 euros. And you can buy identical motor as this one from Decathlon, but in different color version. There is a green under the brand name kayak. In fact, the kayak, which is the French company, produced these motors for Decathlon. Decathlon promises a battery life up to 2 hours. I tried it, and after 2 hours, it still wasn't drained. So it's definitely true. I think you can use it like for more 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, 15 minutes. Another positive thing is the engine mounting. Just slide into the rail and secure it with a pin and you can go. It's super easy. The next positive fact is that it's super light. It's light than less 2 kilograms. And it's easily fit in a backpack with a paddleboard or kayak. So it's great for transport. The engine also floats on the surface, so you don't have to worry even if you lose it unexpectedly. It won't sink. And the another good information is if you don't want to, you don't have to paddle at all. It has enough power, so it's depending on the gear you chose. On the remote control, you'll go about 3 till 5 kilometers per hour. And you can also put more motors on your kayak and paddleboard. Like me now, I'm running 2 and it's super funny. Well, let's talk about some things that I don't find so great. Full battery charge takes 3 hours. It's not too much, but it could be faster. And what I really hate is the thing that the battery is continuously discharging if you connected the motor to it with a cable. This means you have to let the battery after charging like that. If you connected the motor to it with a cable, you could lose about 30% of the battery capacity over the night. And after 2 days, it's completely, and it's really annoying because it's happened to me today, and I mounted the engine on my kayak and tried to switch it on and it didn't work. Why? Yeah, I let it connected the battery with the cable 2 days and it was completely empty. Another problem which I had with this engine is that sometimes shut down and you have to turn it back on with the remote control. At first I thought it was overheating protection, but over time I observed that this is usually happens when I remote it further away from the engine. Ideal distance to avoid connection failure is when you place the remote within about, I would say, 15 centimeters, and then it works great. This is the remote control switch on off button. If you push it about for this 2-3 seconds, if you see the blue light, it's connected. You can also see the battery capacity. Now it's full. I can switch it on. It's number 1, it's the lowest one, it's like 2 hours. Number 2 is about 1 hour 20, maybe 30 minutes. And on the maximum mode, it works about 45 minutes. So switch it off. And how you can see, this is the connection for the special charger. Another thing is you can buy spare parts in Decathlon, such as a charging cable or extra battery, which is a pity because it's not standard cable. So maybe you can see it, it's not USB. And it would be really great to have a spare battery for trips longer than 2 hours. It's the shame that the battery to the motor can be charged with a standard USB. You can see the difference, how big this one is. Exactly, it's much more bigger than the charger for my laptop. If you go somewhere, you have to go with 2 chargers. And also the remote control is charged via a special connector. And if you lose the cable, you have a problem, how I said before, because Decathlon doesn't sell it. But Decathlon should have these spare parts in stock for 2 years. Another thing is that the motor is suspended under the kayak or paddleboard just below the surface, so it doesn't work as efficiently in waves. And it would be better that this plastic reduction, which you can see, this is the mount part, was a few centimeters higher, because now it's like 1 finger, it's maybe 2 centimeters. And I would say 5 would be much more better, because what's happened if you are paddling, you can imagine it is the water, but it's come waves, it comes so, and then comes so, and in this position it doesn't push you because it's in the air. It's a pity that the battery doesn't have a larger capacity, how I explained to you, but you can take the motor on the plane, and that's why the battery is not so big. Well, should you buy the engine or not? Of course, this is up to you. The engine is not perfect, but for 500 euros or 395, it's a great, and I will definitely recommend it. I hope I answered most of your questions, and if you would like to take a holidays in Mallorca and try the motor with a kayak or paddleboard, so please contact me, I'm here. And okay, that's it. Sunny greets from Mallorca.